This video, we're going to show you how to dissect or isolate the muscles on the arm and shoulder and back of a typical mink. And so here we've got the mink, and we've got it most of the fascia taken off, but some of the fascia can be helpful in telling you where to begin the isolation. So I'm going to start here at the front. If I pull here tightly, it will reveal that muscle line, that line of demarcation between the clavotrapezius and the other muscles. Right here, there's my clavotrapezius. If I look here, on the ventral side of the animal, I see a definite line of demarcation that tells me where my clavotrapezius ends and my clavodeltoid begins. So here is my clavodeltoid and my clavotrapezius. Next on our muscle identification, see that little white line there. That is showing us our spinodeltoid. Skip over to the arms. I pull tight here. Pull. See where to tease out the epitrochlearis. Some references call this the dorso-epitrochlearis. For simplicity's sake, we're just going to call it the epitrochlearis. Separating the epitrochlearis from the triceps. Got to figure out where the dividing line between the long head and the lateral head of the triceps are. Mashing and stretching the muscle so that it will reveal where that connective tissue is. Again, you don't want to cut the muscle, you want to cut the connective tissue between the muscle. There we go. So here's my epitrochlearis, and here is my long head of the tricep. And here is the lateral head of the tricep. And it's all pointing at the spinodeltoid right there. Epitrochlearis, long head, lateral head. Now we're going to go deep, and this lateral head of the tricep is kind of a weird muscle because it's really big and thick on this end, but it's kind of shallow on the anterior side, on the front side. So we're just going to cut that connective tissue. We're going to actually cut it at the elbow, and we're going to reflect it back toward the spine. And as we do that, be careful, don't cut the muscle. You just want to cut the connective tissue between the muscles. There we go. Now this point of connection here is kind of tough, so I'm going to opt to use my scalpel. Be careful, my fingers are out of the way. So I'm reflecting this toward the spine, and there I see this nerve and this blood vessel, brachial nerve, brachial artery. Right underneath that is the, I can actually cut those. Right there is the medial head of the tricep. And then here is my brachialis. So we're deep in the mink's arm. This is his left arm. Up front is the brachialis, and here is the medial head of the tricep. Put the muscle back into its original position. Here's the lateral head of the tricep. Here's the long head of the tricep, and here is the epitrochlearis. At this a little bit, you can see keep this fascia out of the way so we can find the acromiodeltoid right here on the shoulder. Like I mentioned, it's got really shiny fascia there. There's our acromiodeltoid. We've got our clavodeltoid right here, acromiodeltoid there, underneath that icky fascia, and our spinal deltoid right there. Now we're going to go kind of to the tail end, but not all the way to the tail end, and find the spinotrapezius. So he's lying really nice and flat, and from this angle you can really see where that spinotrapezius. So I'm going to pull real tight so I can find that line. There's that spiderwebby connective tissue that has made a tiny little incision. I'm going to let my fingers a little too aggressive there. So there's my spinotrapezius. And toward the front, hopefully you can see where the muscle fibers change direction. And this is my dividing line for my acromiotrapezius. Maybe you can see the fibers of the acromiotrapezius kind of go in a fan shape, palmetto shape. Now, we're looking for the tensor fascia lata, which this fascia is going to be helpful to actually reveal the muscle. The tensor fascia lata is right there. It kind of makes a V shape with the spinodeltoid. It's kind of a chunky, hunky muscle right there. Levator scapulae ventralis. I totally called it the tensor fascia lata. Shit.